Yeah, Raikkonen has wide guard.
Wide guard blocks spread damage.
Yeah.
I can actually offer some doubles tips. I just grabbed some stuff that I thought might be good.
There's only a mild amount of cheese because
I'm quite the cool customer.
I guess that means they're going to use ice types, so...
Alright. Seems like ice. Yep. Set up some defense and we'll just go from there. Oh, of course you crit. Gonna have to heal, which is fine.
And then liquidation the sand slash because it doesn't resist water. But you now have the +2 in physical defense, so because you now have the +2 defense, you're going to, unless they crit,
Comfortably live hits.
unless they crit again, you're gonna take. Oh, hey. Game swaps to.
This should just pop him off. It is a...
His physical defense is quite high.
Bitch. Of course you have the evasion ability. Of course you do. Pop a full restore then. And actually, no, not lines. It's like hawk.
You know how the game keeps using slash because it seems like it's trying to crit.
Get my health back. While you die.
The Mug is in a. I was going to say it's in a kind of good position, so you could try to either set up more or actually try to, deal damage with it.
Well, I will burn potions like a cheeky fuck. Up. Fucking bullshit. If I could just hit the damn. Do that to you. Fucking evasion.
Once the Dugong dies, this will be far, far less annoying.
Yeah.
Because it will be physical at that point. Only physical. Which, because you're at +4, you're actually eating pretty well.
Good.
Because the Dugong should die next. turn.
Do another full restore. Fuck you, game, if you're gonna be an evasion.
The funny thing is, if the Lapras had any, like, non-ice move, the Lapras would actually be really good here. Though, because of that, I just thought about if Dumb... Because they only have 2 Pokémon, and you have more than 2, if, like, dumb shit happens, you could just throw out Lapras and have a Parasol.
Yeah. You're not a toxic. Well. It isn't too bad, it was just the evasion.
Well, and remember, like, we talked about before these things, because we literally just grabbed and they have, like, no Eevee training at all. You're running purely off base stats.
Mm-hmm.
With no stat growth.
Basically. On.
So that's, you know, part of what's creating the problem here, and, like, well, because it's only 2 Pokemon, it's not that bad, I'm, you know, going to say it. I think that's a tiny bit of, like, artificial difficulty forcing you to use shit, because most people are probably going to just catch random things without thinking about it, and that's when they're going to run into the stat growth problem, unless you just happen to pick something, like, unless you just happen to grab
Now, thankfully, you can heal between these. They only have 2 Pokemon.
Yeah.
And they're not that bad if you really want to be that guy.
Well, because it was steel and that one was ice. If you just grabbed a good enough fire type, you could sweep through both of those because they... Or, you know, the other one was rock. For that one, you would just need a good fire type.
Yes, but Paris trapping would also be good.
Yeah.
Especially if you get something with soundproof. Because you can't hit your own side with sound damage. And then you literally stall and you swap. Let's see what the final guy is and we'll adjust the team. You know the streamer? Okay.
Use the...
Okay, electric.
So... Okay, well, one, if electric, definitely going to put the execute in front. Because that 4 times resist electric.
This might be a good...
Yeah, you could lead with those 2. Also, both the Araquanid and Lapras have Terra, like, they're both Terra Bug, so you can also lead one of them and then Terra.
If needed. We will adjust accordingly. Okay. You could drain you.
You actually set up grassy terrain for recovery and...
Spark. Oh, fucking course.
Now you have recovery. You have faster recovery and the Giga Drain is stronger. And then you can actually, like... I was going to say attempt to heal itself. You can actually, because of the priority, attempt a draining kiss. It's just you would have to...
I actually Giga Drain you.
And you could try to draining kiss the... No, like, you know, we still have the stupid... yeah, still have that. But that thing doesn't seem to have a... The thing does not seem to have a steel move, so that's useful. because of that, should probably try to take out the Zeb Striker, because the one thing she's going to keep spamming Tri-Attack.
Oh, come on!
That lowers physical defense? Yeah, defense.
Of course.
That was paralysis like 3 turns in a row. There. Pooh.
Went to Giga Drain.
I was gonna say, I want to swap it to the... I would have picked Uniclus because of it being found on the special side.
So was Mach.
I thought Monk was the physical.
No, Mach is a special defense monster. It's not actually physical defense, it's a high physical attack, high special defense. But you're under the seeds, so.
Yes.
Do this and this.
Because Psyshock hits its other defense stat and it's... Because it's a Magnezone, it has a really
High physical defense, yeah, I know.
So the resisted grass, I think because it was stab and hitting its lower defense was doing more. Especially because of the grassy terrain boost there for a minute.
Now I'm pretty sure you can change your team back.
Yeah, there was a trial.
Yeah, which wasn't too bad.
Because each set was only 2 ball run.
Because
Almost like they, realized that would be a
Yeah.
problem.
guess you're still using the party. Go ahead and take
Yeah.
it. No. Even the game.
I wonder if he has special dialogue for winning with the other party.
No, I mean, if you Eevee train.
Yeah. If you have a bunch of items and shit, you could just throw a bunch of vitamins at them.
That wasn't too bad.
Because it's owing to...
Because they realized, because there would be... Thanks, big man. We've all been touched by your bigness. Okay, good. That wasn't too bad.
Let's see how bad it is now.
I mean, because it's like, oh, use things you call. It's like, fuck you, game. They could have made that far worse.
Yes.
Now, again, nothing stops you from mass Eevee training anything you call to battle him.
I'm sure people are going to, of course, like if they end up, doing a Nuzlocke or whatever. Though that's a funny thing. That challenge sort of spits in the face of a Nuzlocke. Unless because of you literally needing it, people would.
You would have to. Well,
I could see people possibly creating a, like, either clause of A, you catch things in the DLC and literally have to use what you catch, or B, because you literally need it for that, you are allowed to have a team specifically for, like, this fight, but then you have to, box all of them. I guess let's see how. Ooh, Flygon.
Dragonite. Nut. Tailwind.
You could knock off either of them, but if it's Dragonite, it might actually be multi-scale. But it can also be Inner Focus, so it has a chance to not be able to flinch. So I might want to knock off the Dragonite.
Wind Rider. Yachi Berry.
That's the Berry. That's the ice one, isn't it?
Yes. Flygon had a Life Orb, and you said a Tailwind.
My God.
However, I like your move so much. Do it again.
Life Orb Flygon.
A double darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
This isn't your average everyday darkness. This is advanced darkness.
Boy.
And away it goes.
Hey, Skeptile.
You see, Sceptile, like, because actually Dragon was its mega, it being here kind of makes sense.
He gone. Weakness Pop!
Man chose violence. Oh my God. Weakness policy unburdened.
Mm-hmm.
Man chose fucking violence.
Kingdra.
If that scope lands, I'm gonna shit on Frank.
Expert out.
Oh God. I almost had a fucking heart attack there. You knock off Scopelands. Oh no. The game has actual strategy. It's amazing.
Haxorus.
You could just, now we wouldn't know the item, but you could try to sucker or punch the Haxorus and encore, try to encore the Dragonite again, because the sucker punch should probably kill unless it tears into something, but it's probably going to tear it into Dragon, so... But there's that part of me that does kind of want to know what the hell this thing's item is.
Well, the game might... Alright. I could Tailwind again. And...
I guess things like you could Tailwind and, maybe actually try to take out the Dragonite.
I have Prankster, they don't. And this will get me an extra attack boost. And at half health, the thing is...
Because of the double stab from Terra makes this basically a standard knockoff.
Oh.
And it has no multi-scale, so... And now...
Breaking sword.
Except you have the Clarion Amulet, so that's... Oh! Oh, Archralodon.
Yeah.
That's the thing he's probably going to Terra then.
Okay.
You could knock off one of them.
I'm pretty sure he tries to do some special shenanigans.
Though, if the thing I looked at is correct, Archralodon's attack is 105, so...
Pure Dragon.
But that, I feel, makes it worse.
Hold on.
No.
This is just clean kill. Of course you're
Wait.
focused.
Yeah.
Of course you're focused. However, I did the big funny. Circle block. So...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs!
Stamina. It's fine. It's fine. Absorb electricity.
It's that move that... It's an electric version of Meteor Beam.
Yes.
So, because of that, you could, if you keep clicking, you could either click Encore to lock it into that so it won't move every other turn, or keep clicking Struggle Bug to negate the...
If I Encore... That...
Now, if, again, certain stats are right, this thing actually has a really good physical defense, and it's level 80, so because of how close it is and the defense, it might be able to live this, maybe. Yep, that is some big boy defense. Oh yeah, also the defense boost. Assault ve- You crazy motherfuckers! Though, at the same time, that, you know, shows it only has attacking moves, meaning it can't protect or anything, so you could just send in the, like, Lilligan and just Ice Spinner.
And waste a turn reviving just to
Yeah.
get my crap back in order. Oh, on.
Yeah.
Because it's going to have to charge every other turn. So let me just... It's because of the defense.
Well, and again, if I looked at this thing's stats... if the stats I looked at for this thing are true, its defense... What was regular...
Hold on.
What was regular Duraludon's defense?
It was like 115, I think.
This is 130.
Yeah.
It's 130 and I think it was like 95 HP.
Strogobog might have killed, but, you know.
Because, like, is it because we fought a Duraludon? That was one of the things, because certain leaks said that Duraludon stats were actually super mid. Going and looking at it, I think it's okay, because it had a 600 base stat total. I think it was like 90 or 95 HP.
It was the stamina that caused me.
Well, again, that and it has a decently good HP if it is 95, and if its defense is 130.
Fucking assault vest, that's funny.
Because its special defense was also raised to 65, so, like, Archralodon is actually potentially... Some people might look at its stats and think it's not that big of a buff. One, it does have a 600 base stat total, again, if true. And two, they did the kind of crazy thing where it actually didn't lose really any speed.
Mm-hmm.
Though its special defense is 65, though that is still...
Fucking assault vest!
That is better than Duraludon's special
It might be the same, it's been a minute.
I thought Duraludon's special defense was like 50.
Well, I think it was 50.
So yeah, I think they gave 15 points, and that's why they gave it an assault vest.
It's time for the question of the day, and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, what is your overall opinion on his dragon team? Personally, I think his team is fine, but once again, it bothers me that he has a non-dragon. He has a Sceptile, and Sceptile is not a dragon. The Mega Evolution is a dragon, but this isn't a Mega Evolution. This is just a regular Sceptile on a dragon team. Overall, his item choices were actually really good, as were his movesets. These battles are actually insane to me because they actually made competent teams. Now, some of these teams are not the best or the most competitive when it comes to what these Pokemon would actually do, but the ideas are still solid, and even using over-leveled EV-trained Pokemon, his team actually gave me a decent challenge, all things considered. Like, his team was no pushover, and neither was the one girl. All of these battles have actually been surprisingly difficult, all things considered. And the movesets and items are also really solid, even if these are a little bit different from what these Pokemon would commonly do in the actual metagame. The ideas at play are still really good. So, once again, I was surprised. And my only problem is the Sceptile, because like I said, don't tell me that someone is a type specialist and then give them a Pokemon that has nothing to do with the type they supposedly specialize in. If we're going to do that, at this point, we should just do concepts. That way you could have a bit more variety, but still have a bit of a theme. And if the concept was clearly explained, it wouldn't really bother me, and that would give you an ability to basically have a slightly larger range of team compositions. Like, someone uses a rain team, while a rain team would mostly be water types, you could have a few non-water types that benefit from rain in a few different ways, like a few Pokemon with dry skin as an example, because they can use rain, but they're not necessarily water types. Or you use a couple of Pokemon that are beaten by fire on a rain team, since rain makes fire damage weaker. You could effectively remove a weakness, and that's a good logical example of a way to use a rain team and basically have a few slightly off kilter picks that essentially fit the team. And I wouldn't inherently mind themed teams as long as the theme was clearly defined. This would give you slightly more options when it came to team composition, and it feels like they want to do that. But I'm rambling at this point. Anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.